All right, we are back here on the Iona Athletics podcast. Joining us on the phone today is the graduate assistant for the women's basketball team, Jasmyne Fogle. Jasmine, welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Thanks for having me, Mike. I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's been a fun year to watch the women's team, but before we get to them, can you tell me a little bit about what you do as the graduate assistant on the program?
Of course. So I basically assist the coaches with anything that's needed. Basically like another advocate for the girls. Be it with just finishing playing college basketball. I know what they're going through. Time in and time out, just to be there to support them and just make sure everything goes well. I assist the coach with anything that she asks me to do. Individuals, or is it if it's just rebounding for one of the players while they're shooting. I'm all hands on deck. Anything they ask me to do, I'm there for it.
Yeah, that's definitely a good function to have. And I had a chance to speak to Coach Chambers early in the year. She was a lot of fun on our conversation. What's it like working with her every day?
Oh, she's awesome. She is a great individual, a great human being. Heart of gold, to be honest. She doesn't. She's not just worried about what's going on the court, but off the court as well. She's just invested into anybody who works with her, comes cross paths with her. She's a great person to be around with and work every day. I'm so honored, and it's a great opportunity to be able to work with her and the other coaching on our staff. So it's definitely been a great experience. I literally, it's crazy because when I first got there, within the week, I feel like all of us connected as if we've been working with each other for years. So it's just that family connection that we have, and the vibe that she brings every day just brings us closer every day.
Has the experience made you consider, maybe wanting to be consider like a coaching path in the future?
Definitely. I feel like these last 2 years, when I first came in, I wasn't too sure of what path I wanted to go down, if I wanted to, coach or just stay within the game and do something on the media aspect of it. But honestly, I can see myself doing either or after these last 2 years with this program. The coaches have really helped me to see the bigger picture of coaching and helping the young ladies to become, just great people. And it's not just about what's going on the 4 years, but even after that, any way that they can help them grow and continue to help support them, whatever they do, is just an amazing experience.
It absolutely is. And you mentioned you were here last year when things were not so great for the basketball team. They've already done very well this year. It's surpassed their win total from a year ago. So, as somebody who's been here both these years, what's a big difference you've seen with this team?
Well, last year, we brought in myself as the first year. They brought in two other coaches as their first year as well. And they brought in a lot of girls to the team. So this year everybody's back basically, including Lucia and Deja. Paula sat out for for the whole season, and she got to see things from the bench side and what she can do when she gets out there. Everybody says we're a young team, but bringing back everybody makes it seem like we're a veteran team. We're still learning, still make mistakes, but like I said, we're still learning and going on with our process. But the fact that we went through adversity last year and dealt with the losses and were able to pick up the pieces to, make a little playoff run. That just gave us momentum for the next year. Gave us a lot of expectations for this year to come, and we just worked all summer and worked all preseason to get to where we need to be. And I think just bringing back everybody and everybody understanding our culture and what is expected for this season, it just was a great opportunity for us to, make our run.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing that stuck out to me this year is that you guys are very, very good on the road. This Gaels are 6-4 away from the highs this year. So why do you think this group has done so well on the road this year?
Oh, I think we just go into every arena that we've been in away, and just with that chip on our shoulder, everybody is looking to beat us. Everybody is doubting us that we can't get the job done, and we just go there, we play together, and we just make it work. I don't think it has anything to do with being away and being home. Our home games, we just kind of struggled to close out some of the close games due to foul trouble or due to turnovers, and kind of got us our couple losses at home. But like I said, we're learning, and we are trying to we figured out our mistakes and just putting the pieces together, limiting our turnovers, getting more assists, staying out of foul trouble are the key main things that we can do to control our end, and then we get that win.
Yeah, this year did not start out great, but they've been playing much better since the New Year. Is there like one game you think was the turning point for this group, as sort of said, you know what, like we can really do this?
I definitely think the Canisius game away. We went 2-0 in Buffalo, and the Canisius game started it, and it came from everyone. I think everyone finally can see that it doesn't take one person to get it done. All of us on this team together gets that job done, and that Canisius game was a little rough because we had our captain go out, Tori. She went out with 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and at that time it was a tied game. And we could have folded and just felt sorry for Tori in that moment, or we could have been like, you know what, we got this. We're gonna win this game for Tori, and we're gonna get it done together. And that's exactly what we did. We had Gabby knock down some key free throws. Monica stepped up and knocked down some free throws that she subbed in for Tori. Juana played awesome that game, and it just shows that it doesn't take one person. All of us together can get the job done together. And I think that was our turning point, because the next game, 2 days later, we played Niagara, and everybody who played that game scored. Everybody contributed in some type of way. And since then, we've just been making our run.
Yeah, you have making your run. I think you mentioned her already. One player's making a very key role in this run is Iona Iona. And as we're recording on Monday the 18th, 17th, I don't have the date right, excuse me about that, guys, but she's really stepped up of late. She scored at least 10 points in 8 straight games. How important is she to this team?
She's our advocate on the court. She knows, every player knows exactly where everyone needs to be, so everybody respects her and everybody listens to her, and she just gets it done. She creates for everyone on the court. She's a great kid. She has a bright future ahead of her for sure, but she just makes sure that everybody, knows their role and in their place. And she stepped up big for us the past couple of games. But like I said, it's definitely been a team effort, and they're just, they're all working together, and we're all putting the pieces together. And everybody's knowing their role and knowing what they can contribute to this team. And that's what's been making us successful to make our run.
Yeah, it has been a fun run to watch. And as we approach the end of the regular season, what do you think the team has to do to keep building on this recent success?
We got to keep playing together. That's the number one thing. It's not going to take one person to get us all the way to the championship. It's going to take a group effort, and I think our girls have seen that these past couple of games and seen that, if we play together, we limit our turnovers, we get more assists, we stay out of foul trouble, just play to our standard, we're going to be great, and we're going to be just fine. And I really believe that this spark that we've got going now is going to be very beneficial for us before conference play starts. But in and on a winning streak and keep it going, I think we'll be just fine.
All right, there you have it. Jasmyne Fogle from the women's basketball program. They have a couple of games left in the year, and hopefully make a big run in the MAC tournament. Jasmyne, thanks for the time today, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Of course, no problem. Thanks for having me. Thank you.